wants to visit to that, man? Seriously. Oh my gosh. What happened to Juve, Zidane, Davids, and listen, that was the dream, Juve, bro. That was the dream, Juve, man. No,
Nobody wants
nah.
to go.
This guy, you see this? Oh my gosh.
Nobody wants to go
We got
there.
we got the Aldi's barcode as our next season's home kit.
I'm a Chelsea fan. How's Renato been for you guys? I think he's been one of our better defenders since Bremer has been injured.
He's been our best defender,
Yeah,
second
best
to Bremer.
defender. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I still forget that we actually have Bremer in the team still. But yeah, man. Oh, the cartoon colors. This guy, bro.
Yeah,
the banter's on, guys.
This
Yeah,
was
look
the
at this.
last
Nobody.
good jersey. This was the last good jersey that they
Bro,
dropped.
yo, I like that comment, by the way.
Which one?
Which
one?
What is it? Visit Detroit or something?
Yeah,
Is that what you
this
guys
one?
put on your jersey? Visit Detroit. Oh my God! You imagine
It's
you
a
guys wearing that
it's a stupid sponsor.
League? In the
Come
Champions, imagine
on.
you guys going up. I don't know, bro. Against PSG in Paris.
You see
and you're
this?
wearing
I love this
Visit
comment. This
Detroit.
comment?
You can't. They won't allow
It
more
is-
than 2 sponsors on the kit. So for UEFA and Club World Cup, you can only have one.
Yeah.
So it's Jeep for Champions League.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it's Visit Detroit. I'd love to see that.
Yeah, okay.
Paris looking pretty similar lately, so they might like it at PSG.
Hey, they might win the Champions League. Let's hope for that right now because I can't see those I can't. Sorry, guys, for the Arsenal fans.
So hold on. So
Listen.
let me ask you guys.
All right, go ahead.
We got
Go
three
ahead,
Juventini here, and obviously we know your feelings towards Inter.
Yeah.
I think Dom and I are on the other side. Dom, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't want to speak for you. As a Serie A fan, as Italian Americans, Italian Canadians, you're not rooting for Inter to win the shit.
Who, me?
You're rooting against Inter 100%.
Yeah, I am.
You talking to me or them?
No, just I'm asking these guys, but like for me, if Juve was in the final, if Roma was in the final, I don't care. I'm rooting for the Italian team, 100%.
Yeah, you lost me there. If he was in the final, no.
See, Nick, this is where I come in, right?
No.
If I got the same respect from Inter fans, then I would give it back. You know what I mean? Like if it was Lazio, I would probably root for Lazio. If it was a certain other team, I would root for them. But I think Inter is a specific case. Like, if Milan was in the final, I'd root for Milan. Napoli, it would come down to how Dom, if Dom is nice to me that day or not.
Yeah, maybe.
There ain't no way. There ain't no way Juventini would ever root for Napoli in a final in the Champions League. There's no way. There's no way.
Well, there's no way Napoli will root for Juve.
There you go.
We're gonna come back.
Melon,
we're gonna be like
banter with this guy. Banter with this guy, Melon. I'm telling you right now. Look at this. Forza Cavarcilia, Dom. That's it.
That's cool. We're top of the table.
Man.
We're top of the table.
Don't worry about it.
How's that sound?
Listen, enjoy it while it lasts, Dom. Don't worry, man.
Godi di adesso, poi non godi più. Remember
that. Let's see here. Hold on. Somebody said before something about introduce the panel one more time because they are new. Could you introduce the panel first time here? Big up, by the way. Big up to you as well, man. Yeah, so we got Nino here. I think he's on to my right side. We got Reno here to my left. We got below, we got Nick, and we have Dom, the Napoli fan. So as you can see, that's the panel, guys. There's going to be lots more. We're going to have a Milan fan here. We're going to have an Inter fan here as well. This is just a new show as well. There's going to be another show separate, which will be called Football Arena. That will be for other clubs, like an Arsenal fan I'm having as well. True Gunner. Maybe if Lee Gunner wants to come on, guys. You guys are the community of Lee Gunner.
Yeah,
if we could get him on, I would love to have him on as well. If he's in the chat, Lee Gunner, let me know. DM me on Instagram, Twitter, whatever. It's up to you, man. And yeah, man, I'll get you on the show.
But
yeah, no,
you forgot. Yeah. They should follow Cacho 3Z. Dr.
Oh yeah, well, no, don't. It's all in the bio. Don't worry, everybody, guys. Of course, go follow the panel.
Nino, mamma mia.
Go follow, guys. Go follow them in the description below. Don't worry about it, guys. It's in the description. Everybody's handle is there. I put it there. Coucher Reno's it. We got Nick here as well. I put his Twitter there. Dom as well. His Twitter is there as well.
Yeah,
Nino's channel, Dr. XP. Yeah. Dom, you're gonna have a YouTube channel soon too, bro. You guys start getting that, man. Dang.
Yeah, but I mean, I got a lot of things going on, man, and it's a lot of work, and I have more fun just jumping on here and schooling
100%.
Reno every
Yeah.
week.
We
So.
let
Oh,
Gio
yeah,
do
yeah.
all the work.
Relax,
Yeah,
buddy.
look.
Relax.
Like I said, they
You're
let me.
not gonna win.
Guys, you see this? They let me do all the work. They just come on here and banter all the way. That's it. That's
Yeah,
all it
because
takes.
but you know why? Because he has to find his way to piss me off, Tom. Which I piss him off all the time, so it doesn't matter. I'm all
Yeah.
here, bro.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I think I'm not able to sleep because I think about you, Reno. That's how much.
Yeah. Sure.
I
Keep
care
crying.
so much. I care so
Keep crying.
much.
Keep
Aspetta,
crying.
aspetta.
Classico Napoletano.
Aspetta, hold on. We got some questions here from the chat. Let's answer them. Talk about Cambiaso to you, to Man
Forget
City.
about Cambiaso.
I think Cambiaso to Man City. I think it's gonna be done. The way that the club is moving, they're saying it's either gonna be Savona or Cambiaso. To me, I think Cambiaso has been not performing well at Juve since the beginning of the season. So, in my opinion, I would let him go. But
70
for
million
City,
and
I'm not
he's
sure.
yours.
Yeah, 70 million and he's
and
yours. Yeah.
I always say it. I will pack the bags, buy the flight, food, drink, and first class seat if you give me the right price. Right price is all yours.
No real Napoli fan is going to root for Juventus ever. Well, I mean, hey, listen.
And no real Juve fan will root for Napoli.
There you go.
Fair enough.
You see, you heard what he just said.
Yeah.
He's honest. He's honest, and I like that.
Don't worry about Dan.
You know what I
Worry
find
about
real
this guy.
funny? You know what I find real funny from your fan base is when they say, "Oh, Napoli's not a rival because they only got 3 Scudetti." Boo, 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 boo. You guys know that we're your rivals. Shut the hell up. And in the summer, where do you guys go? Right? Where do you guys go in the summer? You don't stay in Turin?
Sure, Dom.
Don't worry about it.
Dom.
What rivals, man?
Keep-
What rivals?
There's a level to the rivalry, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
You gotta
could be
get-
rivals.
Exactly.
You got to get that
Rivals.
first one
Brother,
star. You know what I'm
if you
saying?
wanna-
To
if you
be
wanna
in
talk
that
about-
discussion, man.
If
You got to get
wanna
to
talk
that
about
one
a
star.
rivalry- If you want to talk about rivalry outside the sport of football, it's Juventus Napoli. It's north south stuff. This is something that goes way beyond football, brother.
Uh-huh.
And
Oh,
another
no, but
thing
dude,
is,
you're forgetting.
another-
All Juve fans are from the South, bro. So you're forgetting about that.
that's true.
I'm one
That's
of them.
true.
I'm one of them.
Real fans from Turin, they're Torino fans. Let's be real fans from over there. And I'm just saying.
If any AC Milan fan here, thanks for Tonali baller. So good. Yeah, Newcastle fan. He's a Newcastle fan. Yeah, well, guess what? Tonali, let's see where he goes because he might be leaving your club.
You,
I don't
there's
see why.
no-
They're about to
yo,
make second place, bro. They're about to
For-
overtake Arsenal. Why would he leave?
listen,
Really?
It's-
Really?
For
Really?
all of
This
the for all
Well,
of
you know
the
what's
Juventus
funny?
fans, there's no
My
way.
gosh.
There's absolutely no way Tonali is leaving Newcastle. I don't
Oh,
know. Who,
okay.
If he
okay,
leaves, that's what
Nino.
they're saying. I mean,
Well,
Nino,
I don't
not for
understand.
Juve. I mean, I don't know about Juve, Reno. I don't know
but
about for
they-
Juve.
No, but they said that Newcastle just recently just said that Tonali's not going nowhere. So
Oh, okay.
no, I know.
Okay.
But if you think like logistically, right? As much as Plus Valenza that they need, they paid this
Big up,
guy
Jordan.
a year worth of his salary after a betting scandal. If he leaves them, that says more about him than anything else.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like they stuck with him like we stuck with Fagioli, and then we just threw Fagioli out the side.
He had a monster season too for Newcastle.
Yeah.
And if they beat Arsenal this weekend, they're in second place.
Yeah.
Well, where's he gonna go?
Team's getting ticket.
well, you know what? Yeah, Azzurri Tonali has been great. So
Absolutely.
Sampdoria and Serie
Yeah.
C?
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Serie C.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Big up to, of course, everybody in the chat. Of course, like and subscribe. Follow everybody's in the big panel as well. Description below. Go follow them on Twitter,
Hey, look,
on YouTube as well. Go ahead, Dom.
let's talk about that comment about Chiesa to Napoli.
Yeah. I was going to mention about that. Chiesa to Napoli. Is that true?
Probably.
On your sources, Dom?
I mean, solid sources are saying that they're getting close to a deal. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm just hoping that he comes in to split time with Politano on the right.
Yeah.
He's not the case of the Euros or his first years at Juventus. He's not the same guy. I hope that is not our signing.
Yeah.
For a crucial position like a winger that we need. I hope he's just coming in for like depth because
Probably.
we need more than him. We're gonna need more than him. But
Well, there's so many names for Napoli: De Bruyne, Jonathan Davids, which apparently he might go to Man
yeah, but
City.
I'm talking about winger though. I'm not talking about striker or midfield. I'm talking about winger. We
No,
need
but I'm saying in general.
yeah,
I know what you
yeah,
mean.
yeah, no. Yeah, like I don't know, man, but De Bruyne to Napoli, that caught me by surprise. It's not official, but it's looking very promising. They're saying that the latest is 7.5 million, with add-ons and everything, 8 million. They're talking about David, 7 million a season. I don't know where they're getting this money. I really don't know, but hey, man, if we could sign those 3 players, get 2 center backs and a couple other fillers in, you better watch out. Better watch out next season.
Give us McTominay back.
You're getting the money.
I'm guessing he's a Man
Coppa.
United fan. I'm guessing this person's a Man United fan. But,
Yeah, you want him back now, huh? You want him back now, huh? You didn't want him last season. You want him now, huh?
That's it.
He's doing a good job, man. I'm really impressed. Like Conte did a beautiful job with this guy. He was a nobody at Man United, and under Conte, Napoli, bellissimo. Like great player.
Yep.
He's perfect.
Why would you?
90 million and he's yours. 90 million and he's yours.
Why would you want to sell? Why would you want to sell him to Napoli?
90 million is cheap.
Or you could go to 100. Well, all right, we'll bump it up to 100. Why not?
Yeah, but why would you guys want to sell him? He's one of your best players.
I don't want to sell him.
Listen, I mean, I wouldn't want to sell him, but I think with that money, we had to sell. A player as well.
If an offer,
we get
every year, Dom, he's the favorite one year, and the next year he's sold. You've seen it with Vlahovic now. He's on his
if
way
it's
out.
for the right play, if it's for the right
very
price.
few players are not for sale.
We're gonna
There's
see
very few players that are not for sale.
I'm gonna have my boy Reno do some research. He's gonna come back with the team that is gonna take Yildiz next year.
Probably. We'll see.
Probably.
Right?
You never know.
Yeah, save Chiesa, man. Liverpool fan here. Oh, he's
I don't want it to leave, but yeah.
I feel bad for him. Man didn't get even a full game. And it's mid-May. Yeah, what's happening to Chiesa is a disgrace, even for the national team, guys.
Well, if he's not playing at Liverpool, how can he play the national team? I feel bad for him.
I know. I feel bad. That's what I'm saying.
The Liverpool fans were mad because they didn't let him play against PSG. You know what I mean?
Somebody said, "I'll take Buongiorno and Lobotka."
Yeah.
Oh boy.
That's
Who is that?
Wait, who's that? Wait, what fan?
Is that a Juventus fan?
I don't know.
No,
I don't know. Wait.
I don't think so.
Belly, MJ, what fan are you in the chat? Type in the chat, or if you're an Arsenal fan or Man United.
Or Premier League fan.
Oh, yeah, most likely Prem.
Prem?
You're obsessed with Napoli. Bro. I mean, you got a Napoli fan right here, man.
He's a Napoli fan.
Yeah.
He's talking to you.
I don't know. I mean, I guess it's maybe Reno or I don't know.
I don't know. I have no idea.
I know he's not talking to me with this big sign I got behind me.
You should.
I'm gonna jump off, boys.
You should said. Oh, Nino has to go, guys.
I got an early morning tomorrow, but I wanted to say thank you guys for coming on.
Nino's got to go, boys. But it's just gonna be the four of
Nice seeing you,
us.
Nino.
You're leaving already, bro?
Yeah, I got a busy day tomorrow.
We're about to make some espresso, bro. How you gonna be?
Yeah, man. Come on, man. We're about to make the espresso, guys.
If you told me that 5
tradition.
minutes ago, I would have changed my mind. No, I'm just kidding. But
Sounds good,
I'll see
Nino.
you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one.
All right, bro.
Yeah,
Okay,
man.
sounds
All right,
good,
brother.
bro.
Don't worry. All right, hold on. Aspetta. Let's move this around.
Yeah.
This is just insane.
Oh, we got a hoop.
Napoli,
That's it. That's it.
Got a hoop.
Yeah, that's it, bro. That's it.
That's good.
Hold on.
Oh, boy.
Just move this around.
Aspettiamo a Natale. Andiamo, Joe. Mannaggia. We're gonna wait for Christmas.
There we go. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah. Keep Reno far away from me. Thank you very much.
Oh, poor baby.
Don't worry, I have
Poor
you. I'm telling
baby.
you, this is the biggest debate show I think I've ever been on. I'm telling you, with
Yeah. I'm just saying, keep him far away from me because I want to make him cry, bro. And then those
You're not
cries are
gonna
gonna
make me
fall on
cry,
Nick.
Barter.
Now those
You're
tears will
not
cry
gonna
on
cry.
Nick. It won't fall on me. It's gonna fall on Nick.
Yeah,
That's what I want,
give me
bro.
a break. You're not gonna make me cry, baby boy. Relax.
Andrew's a Napoli fan. Okay, there you go. You got some.
Who? I'm still a Napoli fan.
You got Andrew.
Welcome.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Welcome, bro. Of course. Follow the
Welcome.
panel,
What's
of
up,
course.
Andrew?
Follow the panel, man. What's up?
happening, Andrew?
Lamb Shop, a member, guys. Of course, guys. I will put the memberships in the chat soon, so make sure to go, get the memberships as well for the exclusive Juve Corner Cast group chat. You guys can chat in there. It's a big community I'm growing as well, so big up, of course. I'm ashamed of my fan base. Man, Primo Calcio. Man. Oh my
Primo
god.
Calcio.
Primo
This
Calcio,
guy.
come on, bro.
I like
this
Don't
guy.
even start.
That's
I
it.
like Primo Garcia, bro. He schools all you
No, he
guys,
knows
bro.
ball,
He schools all you
100%.
Juventinis, bro. I
100%.
love
Look at
him,
this.
bro.
Look at
He
this. What
doesn't
you?
settle for mediocrity like a lot of the Juventina I see,
That's
bro.
right, bro.
No,
And he's humble at the same time. He knows.
I'm
That's
not
it.
happy about my Juventus. I say the way it is,
Listen.
but don't you guys forget? I always say the way it is. Not just because.
Of
Primo
course,
Calcio goes
Andrew.
on.
Of course,
Like,
Dom
come
is
on,
not going to
guys.
go nowhere. He's a part of the Tutti Calcio
I
show. What are you
never
talking about, man?
deny. Yeah, I never
Don't
denied.
worry.
Oh,
How
bro,
about
He
you,
ain't
they're
going
not
Juventus?
nowhere.
gonna
You're
they're
the
not
He
man.
ain't
gonna
going
get rid of
nowhere.
me, man.
Yeah, don't worry,
my
man.
number one goal is to make this guy Reno over there cry by the end of the show. So
Yeah, keep dreaming, buddy. Keep dreaming. You're not gonna make me
That's
cry,
it.
you little baby. You
Oh
choose
my
the
gosh.
wrong person. Don't
Oh
get
my
me started,
gosh.
bro.
That's it. He's going after
Yeah.
you, Nick. That's it.
Oh,
Melon is
really?
also a
That's
banter
okay,
guy.
bro.
He's a
Okay.
banter. Yeah, he's a banter guy in the chat. So yeah, don't mind
So
him.
what
Yeah,
does
yeah,
it
can
say
we-
about the
can we talk
league
about
that Lazio's in a rebuilding season with a coach that they took from Hellas Verona and we're in 5th place? What does that say about everybody else? I don't know. That's
Yo,
my
Nick, can you
clapback.
explain to me though, Nick? Because Lazio started so well in the beginning of the season, midway into the season, and then like
The goals dried
happened,
up.
man?
The goals dried up. Honestly, I
but
think
how?
they were focusing on Europa League. We had Tati Castellanos, who I'm personally not a fan of his. I think he works very hard, but he's not a very good goal scorer. So, and he's not very tall. So you got guys like him and Dia, and the strength of the team is on the wing, Zakanya and Isaacson, and you're trying to cross in a million times a game is very predictable. So when Lazio stopped playing through the middle of the park, they really started to struggle, and I think they need a real solution at striker. My 2 cents.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you think it was also because of the, with you guys being in Europe as well, going far in the Europa League, that also took a lot of the drainage of the team as well from
the
Baroni's
team is
men?
not built to face multiple competitions. They were
Yeah.
decently far in the Coppa Italia as well. So it's just too much to take on.
Yeah, well, I mean, Lazio do have a big job against Inter for the Scudetto race, and let's talk about the Scudetto race actually a little bit more, because listen, Dom, you guys lost points against Genoa, if I'm not mistaken, 2-2.
Yep.
So, I mean, this could be a decider, right? If Lazio do win and you guys win, you guys could clinch the Scudetto this weekend. And how are you feeling about the game? And against Parma as well, which is not an easy team. So,
Not an easy team.
You guys should know.
Listen, you could also say the Inter too.
No,
Okay,
I'm
don't worry about it.
No. There's no banter side.
No. You lost with Parma too.
Bro,
you lost at the beginning with Parma. So
and they're fighting, bro.
That's what I'm trying to say.
They need
points.
Friends in the whole sports world.
No, they're tough. They're tough.
Troubles, nobody would value it. I hate nothing more than
Jeez,
Lazio.
Melon, bro. What did I do to you, dude?
You see this?
How many Lazio do you know?
Gio, can you put Melon in timeout, please? When she starts acting like this, it's not the end. Like, seriously, man. Jeez.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Calm down, Melon. Come on, man.
Why you mad? Why are you mad at Melon? Reno, that's how you act on Twitter every day, bro.
No, not really. You're worse than me. This guy, he just goes off on and on. Like, have respect, man. Like, seriously. I'm just a regular guy. I'm just calm, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. You're the one go off, but talk about Juventus. Of course, I'm gonna attack you.
Hey, let's not forget about the Seth Rollins. Let's not forget about the Seth Rollins, Reno.
Seth Rollins, oh, buddy. Seth freaking Roman Reigns, a casa.
Hey, if I'm Roman Reigns, you're Paul Heyman, bro. That's how it's gonna be.
Oh my gosh.
No. I'm Randy Orton. I'm gonna give a nice archeo you know, silenzio.
Guys, Parma. I mean,
go ahead, Nick.
They're only a couple points outside of for safety. They need points. You know what I mean?
They need to win.
They're gonna grind. They're gonna need
Lecce and Napoli both have winnable games this week, so it's not like It's not
I think this week is going to be the Scudetto decider, bro.
But
I think this is a must win for us.
Yeah.
A must win. And if we win and Inter win, I'm gonna feel very confident in our last match. if
You gotta
we
be
win,
careful. Sorry, bro. Go ahead.
if we win and Inter lose against Lazio or draw against Lazio, then I mean that's even better for. I know a draw wouldn't clinch the Scudetto, right?
Yeah.
If we win and they draw,
Yes,
they're
it
pointing
would.
I
behind.
think
Yeah,
so.
it would.
It would. So
Because you need 4
Inter has
points.
to win. Inter have to win. This is a must win for them, and
Yeah.
it's a must win for us. You know, and the worst thing that could happen, and I pray to God that this does not happen, is
The
that
playoffs.
we lose and Inter draw.
Ooh.
Because
Then
if
you
that
might end
happens,
up
we're
the
looking at a
playoffs.
tie. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't
You
want
don't
that.
want that. I don't
Well,
want.
yeah,
I don't want to
it
wait
would be one
another
game.
week.
It would be
Yeah.
a one game, right, for the Scudetto. That
And-
I know, but how
yeah.
long we gotta wait to find out who's the winner of the Scudetto? I don't want to see the playoffs.
Yeah.
Like, just get it
No
done.
and I
way.
think,
I know it's
and I think
tough.
that happens, and I think that happens like days before the CL final for
Yeah,
Inter.
no, it's immediately. So
Oh.
I think they moved the
Oh,
game
really?
to Wednesday so that they
Oh
can.
boy, they're gonna be tired as fuck
Yeah.
if that happens.
Listen. I hope. I'm telling you right now,
I
if
hope
that
so
does
too.
happen, they'll be tied for the CL final, and then PSG just make a nice, mortadella out of them. That's it. Fai schifo Inter. That's it. A casa. That's
Now,
it.
Madonna.
Inter Inzaghi is not going to be doing a full rotation this weekend. He's putting everybody in there. The same
Yeah.
team
Yeah,
that
he's
he
putting
did
everybody. That's right, Dom. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
And-
So it's gonna be
Lautaro's hurt.
tough.
That's it.
Lautaro's
and
hurt now.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's the
And
only
our-
one that's not going to play.
Yeah, he's out for the season.
Oh
though?
shit.
No, not the season, but he's not going to play this game.
So if we lost Lobotka, and that's a big miss for
Yeah.
us. I like Billy Gilmore, but Lobotka is more. He keeps the ball on the ground. He does. In my opinion, Lobotka fits our system better than Billy does. But if Billy just shows up and does his job, I mean, for God's sakes, we got fullbacks playing center back positions, man. That's how we lost. That's how we drew against Genoa, because we had one true center back there. You know, Oliveira was outmatched, and that's why we got scored on. Merritt is shaky at the goal. You know, we don't even have a solid top 2 goalkeeper in the league. So we have weaknesses. Even though we play once a week, we're playing with a half-broken squad. And I truly am proud of my club for being where they are right now with all the injuries that we've had. Gavara left. Neres comes in. Neres gets injured. Our top center back, our biggest signing, gets injured. Juan Jesus comes in, fills in his spot, does amazing. Juan Jesus gets injured. You know, we've had Zambo Anguissa out, in and out. You know, we've not. I don't remember the last time we've played our starting 11 all together.
No.
I don't remember. I think it was like
nobody
October.
talks about losing Zielinski either. That's a big loss.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think though that Napoli's most valuable player, in my opinion, is Lobotka. Lobotka, the way that he dictates the play for Napoli, especially for the exactly, and losing him, especially now.
Yep. He is our most important player, because I'll tell you why. And I keep saying this. When we won the Scudetto, everyone talks about Gavara and Osimhen and Kim. Fine. But without Lobotka, none of that happens. He was the link up between all 3 of them. Another thing about Lobotka went our horrific season last season, where everyone had like bad performances, including Osimhen, including Gavara. The only constant was Lobotka. He was the only player that continued to ball out every match day. So that's all I need to say about Lobotka, bro. And when he leaves Napoli, it's going to hurt us. And we're going to feel it afterwards.
I have a question for Nick as well. Nick, why do you support Lazio?
Oh, man, bro. Just always did
Well,
my whole life.
That is a good question, Nick.
No.
How did you become a Lazio fan?
Just
Never asked you.
fan of the team, bro. Signori, Mancini, Nedved, Nesta, Stankovic, Conceição. Like, I don't know. That was the team growing up, early mid 90s into the late 90s. Just always followed them.
Yeah.
Nice.
My family's from Calabria, so my whole family's a Regina fan. So like,
Calabria.
it just
Nice.
wasn't necessarily a team to root for. Somehow I just picked Lazio.
Regina.
Wow.
My wife's family Calabrese. Regina.
There you go. What else? Why? So you just like a melon? Whoa, man, this
It's all
guy.
good, right? Everybody
this
needs an
guy-
episode.
guy-
Just said he got to.
You know, he
Yeah,
tries to
it's
be a
all good.
troll, but he's not even good at it, bro.
Yeah.
This melon guy, he's not even.
This guy.
At least be funny, bro. At least be funny when you're trolling, bro.
This guy.
Exactly.
Man.
joke,
he
man.
needs to learn. He needs to learn.
You need to learn. Look at this.
You make my boy Reno up here look like he has a master's degree in trolling. He's not even that good.
I'm
Look at
good.
this.
I'm pretty good. Trust me.
Uh,
You can't handle it.
Look, and this is Tony Trim from the AJC, by the way. Nick
Legend.
Diani, you and I, both brother Regina.
Exactly. Grande
That's it.
Tripoli.
You just
is that-
cheer
is
for
that
the wrong
Trim?
hockey team. Ooh.
Trims. I don't
Oh,
know you were back,
boy.
bro. I heard a
Yeah.
lot. I heard a lot from him games 1 and 2, and then I didn't hear from him anymore after that.
Oh,
is
you
that
guys
Tony Trim?
smashed
That's
him
it.
yesterday, man.
Is that-
Unbelievable. 6-0.
that-
That was a tough game, man.
Is that
I know.
Tony Trim?
Yeah,
That's
Tony
Trim
Trim.
from AJC.
Yeah,
That's
that's
the
Tony
guy
Trim
that-
from
that's the
AJC.
guy
Grande.
That's the guy that dyes his beard before he does a live. I noticed that, Tony. I know you be dyeing your beard, bro. I know
Oh,
you be putting
my
on that. I
Hey,
know you be
leave
putting
my
that
boy
dye on,
alone,
Tony,
okay?
bro.
Trims, I
Take
got the
it
receipt,
easy.
bro. So you better pray the Leafs come back because Twitter's not going to be kind to you or some other.
Oh,
Leafs fan.
boy.
Oh, boy. That's it. That's it.
Uh,
No,
You
Tony's
guys
a good
gonna go
dude,
through-
bro. He's a good dude.
no, he's number one.
100%.
Tony Nocitoka, guys. Come on. He's my paisan.
Nah, he's a good dude.
Be a good guy with him, okay?
Yeah, for sure.
Gio. Yo,
Yeah.
stop giving this melon guy the stage, bro. Like, who calls himself melon, bro?
Me?
Why do you call yourself melon?
Listen, I love it when the banter. This is
You
it's
name
a
yourself
debate
after
show.
a fruit? Really?
Yeah, fruit. Watermelon.
Oh my
Melone.
God.
At least Reno over here names himself after something strong like a rhinoceros. You know what I mean? Reno, rhinoceros is something strong.
Nah,
right?
no, it's Reno. It's not rhinoceros. It's spelled in Italian. Reno. Don't even go there. Okay? It's not Rhino, it's Reno. Reno Zaurini, facevi bravo.
What the? This guy, bro. Madonna mia, this guy melon, man.
Don't put it in the comment, man.
This guy, you see
It's better to talk about that. We gotta talk
guy,
about melon, the watermelon here. Mamma mia.
this guy melon, I'm
Jeez.
telling you. Nah, but
You see how
oh my
easy it is,
gosh.
Nick? Nick, do you see how easy this is? I
Oh,
just say
this
one
is-
thing and I just
dude.
shut up, and then he's
I love
going.
it. I love it. Because Reno, you the best, bro. You got two sides to you. You got so much fucking passion and so much knowledge.
Yeah.
You know your shit inside and out. And then you
Yeah.
get the side that we could trigger you in 2 seconds. I love it. You ready to explode? It's my favorite.
That's the way I am, and I love the way I am. That's why it's called culture Trino said. People say,
Yeah.
oh, you talk
Let me,
sport, this and that. But
Let me
when it
let me
comes to Inter and other teams, I can't help it. I got to be me. I got to bring the band.
Oh, okay, Reno.
love it.
Okay,
I love
okay,
it.
Reno. You're done.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let me address
okay.
that. Let me address that question about Osimhen. Yeah, he's still a
Yeah.
Napoli player. 75 million release clause for abroad
Okay.
only.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean that answered your question right there. So yes, he's still a Napoli player on loan.
And he's coming to you, you know what I'm saying?
He's coming
Yeah,
to
I
you,
mean-
but like it or not,
Listen, you come to you,
what you're trying
man.
to say that my sources are not good enough.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
did not say it's
Reno
100%
sources.
sure.
Oh no,
That's
no,
fair.
Reno
No.
sources. Yeah.
I
yeah.
said, but I did
Oh,
not
man.
say it's 100% sure. What I know, there's a chance we can get him. I
Oh, a
mixed it
chance.
on my video.
Oh, now it's a chance.
Yeah,
Before it was
sources.
you
My
getting it.
sources say there's a
Yeah,
chance,
well,
okay?
Which
no,
one is it,
but
Reno?
it's more likely he'll come to you.
Oh, no,
but
no, no, no.
anything
no.
can
You said
happen,
that he
bro.
was going. Now it's more
Yeah,
likely.
well, I expect, but nothing
Okay.
is for sure in life. Nothing is for sure.
Okay.
So,
Oh,
you don't want to
Okay.
believe it? Fine. We'll wait and see.
okay. Boys, I do have to
What?
jump. Thank you so much, though. But
Yeah.
next time,
Nick,
100% we're
pleasure.
there. Yo, follow these guys. This is the fucking
Let's
group
go.
right here. Dynamite guys.
Let's
right
go,
here.
guys.
Thank you. I
Ciao.
Let's
appreciate
go,
that.
Nick. Thank you
Take
so
care.
much,
Ciao,
Nick, for
ciao.
joining. Of course,
I'll
go
catch you
follow
later,
him on
Nick.
Twitter, guys. Go follow Nick on Twitter, guys. He is jumping off. It will be just the 3 paisanos here, and of course, you
Yeah.
got the Napoletani. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
I might be on the bottom, but I'm top of the table. Where you guys?
nah, don't worry about it. Nah, just
Alright.
enjoy
Hey.
it. Just enjoy it.
Just enjoy, get the job done. Just win the Scudetto, not Inter, and that's it. Facciamo la pace
That's
e
it.
finita la storia. And then don't break my balls anymore.
Osman is going
But
to
I don't have
Saudi
to
in the
hear
summer.
your.
Well, the big problem is he doesn't. Well, he
nah.
doesn't want to go at the moment. He doesn't want to
I
go.
That's
Right?
want to go to
I don't-
Saudi.
I don't think he's going to Saudi because that's a career ender for Osimhen. He's
Yeah,
26
exactly.
years
He's
old.
not.
He's
He's not
26
dumb.
years old. If he stays in Saudi, yeah, he'll be making that money. But I'm going to tell you right now, you know where Osimhen wants to go? He wants to go to the Premier League. That's where he wants to go. And the problem is that the clubs that have approached don't want to pay him $12 million in wages. So we'll see what happens.
Well, by the way, I think for Arsenal fans, you guys are in advanced. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you guys are in advanced negotiations with Gyökeres, I believe. I think it's supposedly it was close. I saw a couple of tweets about it and a couple of news about it about the Gyökeres deal to Arsenal. So I mean, if they don't go after Osimhen, then what? You think that Chelsea's going to come back? PSG is going to come back all of a sudden? The only team out there right now that's really pushing for Osimhen is Juve at the moment. So same thing goes with Mr. Conte.
We'll see. We will see.
Napoli don't want to sell to Juventus.
Well, at the moment, we'll see.
But
like I said,
hold on a second, Dom. Hold on a second.
Listen,
Based
bro,
what I'm hearing.
I know my club does not want to sell Osimhen to you guys.
Well,
Don't
then
tell me
he
that
has
they
no
do.
chance eventually he
Don't
will
tell
because
me-
he's
don't
not
tell
going
me
to
that
keep
they
him.
do. Don't tell me that they
No,
do.
no, eventually they will because they're not going to keep him paying 50 mil, Dom.
Yeah, no
So
way.
if nobody gets him, the Premier League, whatever, if Juve has a chance, he's forced to sell him.
I'll tell you right now, how much you guys offered for Osimhen? 85? Right? That was the last.
Yeah,
around
around there,
85.
yeah.
I think 85.
I'm gonna tell you something right now. I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but I know for sure that ADL, let's say Man United, right? They agreed on wages with Osimhen, right?
Okay.
And Man United comes up and says, we can't pay the release clause, but we'll pay you 55 right now for Osimhen. ADL will sell to Man United for 55 rather than to sell to Juventus for 85, and I guarantee you that he'll lose the 20 million. He doesn't care. He just doesn't want to sell it to you guys. That's
If
how
he
it is.
doesn't want to
ADL
go
does
to
not
Man
want to do
United,
business
if he
with
wants
you
to,
guys.
yeah, we'll see. If he has no
Bro.
chance, he's coming, bro. Like it or not.
ADL does not do business with Juventus, bro.
Yeah, keep on believing that. We'll see.
I mean,
When
he
was the
did
last day you guys got-
did business. Don't worry, he did business in the past. Don't worry, he did business.
When?
In the past,
Who?
and he
Who?
would've- What do you mean, Higuain? Right? We bought the
Bro,
release
you see,
clause, right?
this is what gets me.
You see, he doesn't want to
You know
admit
what a
it. That's
release
the
clause
problem.
is? You know what a release clause is? A release clause is that if
Yeah,
a
no,
club
obviously.
comes and triggers the release clause, that club of that player that he currently plays for has no leverage. So they can't do
Yeah.
nothing. So when they triggered the release clause for Higuain, Napoli were like, can't do nothing. He's gone. That's how it is. That's
Well,
what a release clause is
who
for.
put that release
There
clause
was
in the
no-
first
There
place?
was no negotiations. There was no negotiations between Napoli and Juventus. Now, thank you. I appreciate you guys doing that, because after that happened, every single release clause that ADL has made for every single player says abroad only. And it was because you guys played dirty activating the release clause. So now, if you want one of our players that has a release clause, you guys got to come to the table and negotiate. And good luck. Good luck.
We'll see. We will see, Dom.
I don't know. Did this guy just say this in the? Oh my gosh! Don't mention about Vlaho, miss. Please, he's gone. Fai schifo. Fai
Come on,
schifo.
Bobovich, please.
He
Come
must be
on,
good, though.
listen.
He
What do you
must
mean?
be
You
good,
can
though.
have him. You can have him.
If Atletico Madrid wants him, they must see something in the guy. Atletico
I don't
Madrid
think
is no
Atletico
small
Madrid
club.
wants him.
Yeah, no, he.
Dom,
Well, I don't know,
Tom,
Reno.
with
They're
all-
saying that. Right,
yeah, but is he gonna perform at Atletico Madrid? He's not for a top
I think-
club. I'm sorry.
I think Vlahovic is another, not the same player, right? Not the same position, but I think
No.
has the same situation as McTominay. He needs a change of environment. He needs to get out of Juventus, because there's no way that Vlahovic at Fiorentina was just like a miracle, and then he goes
Yeah,
to
but
Juventus and
Fiorentina's a
he's a
different
bum.
role. But hold on,
That's what I'm
Fiorentina, there
saying.
isn't that much. There's that much pressure like Juventus. Look
That's-
at Keane
you
Fagioli.
call it whatever you want to call it, pressure. You call
Because
whatever.
even with the national team, the Serbians are not happy about him. Like,
But you could say the same. But Dom, you could say the same thing with Moise Kean, right? He even said it himself. From Juventus, it was a lot of pressure. But then when he went to Fiorentina, it feels like the pressure was lifted off his shoulders. You know what I'm saying?
well, even with the national team, he's doing good. Keane.
Yeah, that's what I'm
the
saying.
team that he needed. So
That's
good
what I'm
luck on Vlahovic. Like, come on, the guy's been doing
I don't believe
mistakes
I don't
over
believe
mistakes,
too much.
man.
I don't believe too much in the pressure of like the jersey ways or whatever. I think if
Okay.
you notice that those players, what do they have in common? Allegri.
It's
You have
not just
Allegri.
Allegri. No,
Hey,
no.
and you said that you wanted Allegri, right?
Hey man,
Let's not put the blame on Allegri. Allegri, it's not his fault because even with Motti, he did not play well, and even under Igor, sufficient to Schivo. Come on, man.
I don't know. Maybe it's Allegri, but I don't know.
No, I don't think
Nah,
it
I
was.
mean-
I thought so too, but if I have to look at right now, we cannot put the blame on Allegri. It's Vlahovic.
That's why
He's
for
not
me,
mentally. He's
I
not
mean, Banter.
mentally up. You know,
Yeah,
that's
no,
his
I mean,
problem.
no, Dom. The reason why I was asking about Allegri, banter aside, is because why would you want to get him after Conte only one season? I could understand maybe if Conte stays, right, and maybe wins you maybe another Scudetto, right, or like another one after that, right, and then Allegri comes like he did with Juventus, right, because you would have that foundation of champions. You know what I'm saying? Because if you could see, the whole team kind of moved around. You guys moved on from Osimhen. You moved on from all these guys. And what if some of your top players want to leave Napoli next season? You know what I'm
That's
saying?
a lot of. You're asking me a lot of what ifs. So
Yeah, but I'm
as
just
of right
saying.
now,
If you
as of-
what's your concern about Allegri then? Like, what do you like about Allegri that you think that he would fit in this Napoli?
he knows how to keep a locker room tight. When you guys were going through your financial issues in court, getting 10 points taken away here, getting slaughtered in the media, you got to put yourself in the position of the players. They got to go out there and do a job. And when they get off the field, they got to deal with all the noise. You know what I'm saying? They don't even know how many points are going to be taken away from them. They don't know what's going to happen. And Allegri kept them intact. He kept them intact. You can't deny it. Like, no, I don't think any other coach at that time in Serie A, other than maybe Conte, if he was there, would have been able to keep that locker room as tight as it was. That's my opinion.
No. Yeah, no,
Is there
exactly.
someone in the background I hear? Or is that me?
No, I think it's Reno's background.
Yeah,
okay,
sorry,
no.
it's my wife at the
No,
back.
I just wanted to make
guys.
sure. I just wanted to make sure it was me. I just
Oh
wanted to
yeah,
make sure.
nah.
But
I'm mute.
So going back to
Yeah.
your question, Allegri didn't have his best second run. We all could say that. We all, compared to his first. But then you got to think about it. Does a coach go from winning 5 Scudetti to becoming garbage all of a sudden? Compare the teams. The team that Allegri had, Dybala, Higuain. I mean, come on, Bog. You guys had BBC. You guys were stacked.
That's what I'm saying.
And Allegri was able to continue winning. So Allegri's only as strong as the players that he has available to him. But if you give him some solid players, he's not going to play that Cortomuso like defending.
Yeah, but you gotta bring high quality players. You gotta bring high quality players.
Well, there's a transfer market coming. I don't know. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, but
he
might be good with Real Madrid, maybe, or PSG. But
do you think that KDB is a done deal, Dom?
It's looking like it's very close, man. It's looking like the announcements are going to drop as soon as the win, because they can't announce it until the transfer window opens. So it's probably pretty much already wrapped up, and they're just waiting for the announcement, the window to open.
Yeah.
Am I wrong? Someone told me that the window opens for like 5 days and then it closes. Is that true? And then it opens again?
I'm not so sure. I mean, guys in the chat, if you guys know about that, let us know about it. The window opens like if it opens 5 days, right? And then it
I mean, that's what I heard,
again, right?
man. It does.
Oh, it does. It does. Somebody
does.
said it does. Wow, I never knew that. When does that happen? Oh, for the Club World. Oh yeah, because of the Club World Cup. Oh, okay.
Club World Cup. Yeah, it's starting in June.
I see. Yeah, I see now.
So when does it open, and for how long?
Yeah, how long, guys, in the chat?
Well, the Mercado.
Big up to everybody in the chat, by the way.
No, like that small window that opens up.
Yeah, so then for the Mercato, because of the Club World Cup, what if there's an injuries and stuff like that? They get the player, they get the players that the club is looking at, right?
I gotta check. I gotta look into that.
Early June. So that's probably when you'll hear if the De Bruyne is locked in. That's probably when you'll hear their announcement. Because I'm pretty sure
June 1st to the 10th, so it's 1 week, basically.
Well, he wants Napoli. The wife wants to go there, so hopefully he doesn't get too injured. De Bruyne.
And then another thing is that Lukaku. So reports say that Lukaku was putting in the good word for him. Mertens was putting it. They're all from Belgium. Mertens was putting in the good word for him, and that's another thing. You know, about Conte. Moving on to into Conte. You know, Lukaku went over there for Conte. Is Conte gonna leave his boy hanging dry? And if Lukaku knows that he is, why is Lukaku recruiting De Bruyne? Why is he not trying to get out of Napoli? You know, those are little things that you need to look at too.
Well,
Because
we have
this
to
news
wait and
about
see.
Conte, this news about Conte, your fan base is making it seem like it's a lock that it's going to happen. I think that you guys are going to make an approach and a deal, and I don't trust Conte with anything. I don't trust Conte staying. I don't trust Conte staying, and I don't trust Conte going to. And I don't trust Conte going to Juventus either. I mean, I think Conte already knows what his decision is, but it could go either way. I think it's 50-50, to be honest. But
well,
I'm looking at these transfer moves though, right? And I know my club, and I'm pretty sure Dan could say it too. De Bruyne, David, Chiesa, these are not traditional Napoli signings. We don't roll that way. A Lukaku for 6.5 million in wages, we don't make moves like that. We started making those moves because of Conte. A McTominay, we don't. Gilmore, well, maybe Billy Gilmore, yeah, but a McTominay, we just don't make those. We're not known to make moves like that. So seeing that we're continuing to try to make those signings, does it have to do with Conte staying or trying to convince him? Or is it just that this is going to be Napoli's new identity? That we don't know. You see what I'm saying? Maybe Napoli's switching up their identity now. Now, maybe not. They're not thinking about signing young prospect players, developing them, and then selling them. Now they're signing more veteran players that have won trophies. So it remains to be seen. If are we doing this because Conte's staying, or are we doing this because it's a new identity? I don't know.
The thing with Conte is since last year he wanted to join Juve, and you know, based on his contract, yes, it's a 3-year contract, but he can leave anytime he wants. So if he has his door open to Juve, you know, he'll be going there. Now, what you're saying, I believe you. I don't know if those signings are Conte's. Maybe they already decided, coach. Like same with Juventus, we're talking here with Conte, Tudor staying, but they already decided who it is. So we just have to wait and see, because based on what I'm hearing and whatever the media is saying, that this guy's coming. Even Alberto said it today about Conte. So we'll wait and see.
Yeah, but Di Marzio just said that Tudor might stay if he wins the Champions League, and that's a well-known journalist from Italy, reliable.
Yeah,
so
but
you
me
can't
personally,
go off what you guys are going off the
TV.
You guys are going off TV personalities. I saw you guys as sources. These are guys that jump on TV and they talk about things, but they're not journalists. They're not a Fabrizio Romano. They're not those type of guys. They're just talking. That's my opinion.
Tudor, I don't think he's gonna stay. Because Elkan wants Conte. So I don't see Tudor staying. Like nothing against the guy, because these guys are focusing winning again, so they need to bring a bigger coach. And hopefully
not just that, but
choices.
There was a lot. There's a lot of journalists. I'm like I said, not just the guys that you mentioned, Dom, but there's also a lot of other journalists that were also saying something that in the air of what's happening around the Conte Nasa is the word Conte. Conte.
He's a journalist.
And he's a journalist.
What does that mean? That you guys want him?
Yeah, of course. That's exactly what it means.
But he wants Juve. He wants
Juve too.
A big piece. He makes a big piece with Daniele. I told you.
Who did Conte say that to?
And it's not a coincidence though.
What does your source? No. What does your source say? Because if Conte says he wants Juventus, who did Conte tell that to? Because
did you remember last year he was at the Continasa after years?
This is how communication works.
No, he was even with
and there's a receiver. So if Conte said he wants to go to the Juventus, he had to be the sender, sending the message to the receiver. That's how communication works. That's what I'm gonna say.
You don't remember the last year he was at the Continasa and he was talking.
That doesn't matter.
It does matter. It does. During Agnelli, which Allegri got mad, if you remember. So I'm telling you, bro, he's come. He made peace with Agnelli. So
I'm not saying that he's not going. What I'm saying is that you're being very confident. You're saying it's a fact when you're not dropping me any facts.
Well, we'll wait
You're
and
going
see.
off of rumors, bro.
No rumors. We will put the story together, bro. I'm gonna have a bottle of champagne when that happens. It happened last year with Motta. Oh, Rino, you're wrong. This and that. And Motta came. I was right about Giunti Allegri, and everything happened. So it is what it is.
The guy in the chat, Andrew, bro. Listen, man. When I started first seeing these Juventini dropping sources, your agreement made, Conte going to Juventus, blah blah blah. I would look at the source, and it's a guy riding a mountain bike with like 20,000 followers. A guy riding a mountain bike, bro. That's their sources, dog. You know?
Yeah.
Forget about the man show. Forget about those guys.
Tell them that's it.
Guy. Listen to the mountain bike guy.
Tripoli, you should tell this guy. How many times people said that to me? Then I end up being right. And Primo Calcio, you with Giunto. Giunto is gone. Faleva legge, Primo Calcio.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah. Like, even Monblano was talking about that too.
No, that's why Conte didn't come because of Giunto, because he wanted Motta, because he can handle the pressure. But Giunto will be gone. Even if Agnelli comes in the future, Giunto will be the first one gone.
I think Agnelli will come back, and I think Agnelli will come back because it's a big coincidence that Francesco Calvo, what did I say? Francesco Calvo resigned. You know, he resigned, right? So it's something. It's like a pattern, you know. Calvo resigns the first time, right, and Agnelli comes and steps in. It's like a nice little merry-go-round. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen eventually.
Time will tell. Maybe we will put the story together.
Yeah, don't worry. Like I said, Reno, when Conte is at the Conte Nasa ready to train all the Juventus players, you're going to have the nice bottle of champagne for Dom. Don't worry.
You guys are funny because you guys are glazing Conte, but then you guys say you want to win the Champions League, but then you say Conte.
Nah, right now, come on, Dom.
We didn't say nothing about the Champions League. I never said that. We got to rebuild.
Yeah, we have to rebuild, Dom.
Whoever said about the Champions League?
Dom, for me, listen, Champions League, like I said, it's a dream. It's a dream. For every club, it's a dream. Unless you're Real Madrid, right? Unless you're Real Madrid.
Like we got knocked out from PSV.
But you know what they did first, Dom? They won a Scudetto first. That's what you
but they have Marotta. They took it from us.
Well, that's too.
Hello.
Marotta,
baby.
Yeah, no, Marotta too. Like I said, that was the Marotta there. Yeah, exactly. Giunti's staying, bro. We won't be serious for many. And no, I don't think Giunti will stay.
I don't think he's gonna stay. Giunti is out.
So. They're saying so many things, but I think that Giunti, as soon as the MERCATO opens,
he's gone.
Yo, you guys better hope that all the things that you guys are saying is gonna happen because if
I'm telling you, this guy.
I can handle it, bro. Bring it on,
I can handle it. Bring it on. Bring it on.
I don't care.
Roast you guys.
I don't care, buddy.
I
bring it on.
Told you guys. I roast Juventini for
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Buddy, I roast the Napolitani, Interisti. What are you talking about? Trust me. Don't challenge me, buddy.
Well, I think if Juve doesn't get into Champions League, Giunti is gone. But if it's a UCL, then it's. I don't know if we get UCL under Tudor, who knows, But I think that if we don't,
I don't know.
All right, listen. Let's be real here. Let's be real. We haven't talked about this, right?
Yeah.
You got the Club World Cup coming up, right?
Yeah.
And Tudor's coaching that's official. The club said
it's coaching.
Yep.
Okay. When does someone in the chat, please? Someone in the chat, could you tell me when the Club World Cup ends?
The end of July.
Right? No, at the middle, right?
Yeah,
middle of July.
Between the end of July, because apparently what they were saying before the use of Tudor, that he has his contract till the end of July of the club after the Club World Cup. So
when? I'd like to know who she is.
Wow, crazy Juventina in the house.
That's it.
Where you from?
Watch out.
July 13th. July 13th is the final, right?
July 13th. Yep, there you go.
let's say you guys make it, I don't know, semifinals or whatever, right? So it's till July, right? When does the Serie A season start?
Serie A.
It's like end of August, right?
August.
Mid
End of
August.
August. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when these players come back, right? When Juventus players come back from the Club World Cup, they got to go on break. They need to relax. They need to go on vacation, right?
Yep.
So let's say the club gives them, I don't know, 15 days, which is not a lot. 15 days. So now you're looking at August 1st, right? That gives Conte 2 weeks to prep the Juventus players to be ready for the season. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. We signed Conte immediately after the season ended last year. And he still, it took him a full preseason. We still had to get players to come in. Some of these players he only worked with like 2 weeks. It took him a while to get them into his system. Juventus is in a worse position because they don't know who they're buying, they're selling. They don't know if they're making the Champions League. If they don't make the Champions League, they got to sell these players. If not, there's a lot of switching pieces.
Yeah.
So if Conte does go over there, Conte has a lot working against him. A lot.
But that's
Club
what
World
he
Cup,
says
that Club World Cup is going to be it's going to work against him. You got to think about that.
But he's the kind of guy can handle in these situations, these fucked up situations of like how we are in this position with the Sociedad. He's the only guy. So if you have to change shooter, that's our guy. But like I said, we'll wait and see if I'm going to open
I like that question. Champagne.
Yeah. Wait, which one?
Andrew asking Juventino.
Oh my gosh, this guy. Don't worry about it. Like I said, just enjoy it. Listen, we had to enjoy our 10 years of dominance. Don't worry. It is what it is.
You
guys are
of course.
About that, like, no, I mean,
Napoli won't ever win a 9 in a row in their history.
It doesn't matter, bro. No one's trying to do that, bro. The thing is that you guys haven't done nothing, bro. So stop holding on to your 9 Scudetto and start doing something, bro.
Okay. You still cheer after your 30 year Dennis.
Listen, I'm a Yankee fan, and I want to win a World Series. When I have these debates with other fans of other teams, I don't be like, oh, we won 27, to win every argument. No, I want to win a World Series now. It's time. So that's what you guys got to start talking about. Not be like, we dominate.
Yeah, but we always said we were going to start winning.
Who cares about that, bro?
Okay, whatever, bro. You enjoy your 30 years of dynasty. It took you forever, please.
Like I said, it took them 33 years, right? If I'm not mistaken, right?
This guy's talking. I never said bring out the past about the nice Scudetti. I want to do better. I always said that.
Don't worry, like they brought up. Hey,
no, Gio. No, hold on a second, Paul, because I'm sick of it when people don't listen to me. Okay. I said on my video, said you went to stink, and then you get your shit together. You can tell Tripoli too. I have to work at you, Diego. I'm not one of those fans that find excuses. Okay, Tom? Quindi, non me rompere le palle.
All right, whatever you say, Reno, whatever you say.
Hey, no, I'm just saying, because you bring it up, us fans. I'm not one of those fans. I always said the reality, and we need to get our shit together. That's all.
Good.
Okay, so Primo Calcio, I'm going to ask you a question then. Who do you think should become the new coach of Juve then? If this was your Juventus, because, I mean, you're complaining about the management and what they would do. What would you do if you were in there?
Primo Calcio, we all know that. You don't need to tell us, buddy. We all know that, bro. I'm the first one that said it all starts from the Sociedad. You don't need to repeat, Primo Calcio. I love you, bro, but come on, man. Let's be real.
Well, you guys been repeating your 9 Scudetti like all night, so let the guy talk let the guy make his take.
Don't worry about that.
That's Gio. Hey, I made a discussion yesterday in the chat, correct? You say you like the way I talk. This guy's already thinking Conte comes 9 Scudetti. It doesn't work.
No. Okay, Reno, now let me stop you there.
That's what you said yesterday, Gio.
You did say that, Gio. No, Gio, you did say that. You guys said you were winning the Scudetto and you were going to win more Scudetti right after. You said that.
I said we would win more Scudetti. Would I say maybe 9 in a row? like I said, that would be like another dream, right? But it's always
That's
possible.
what you said.
Hey,
It's
but
not
it's like I
possible.
said.
Come on.
What do you mean it's not possible? Napoli's
No,
going
it's not.
to win another Scudetto. They're going to win another one next season. Let's see, right? They're
No,
going to sign De
no,
Bruyne.
it's not. Like I told you, it's not like before. Calm down, Gio. We're
Hold
about
on.
building the team, and then we start from there.
This guy Andrew, holy crap! Look at this.
Mama, man, I changed the subject, dog. See, when you tell him the truth, he doesn't listen. I love you, Gio, but
What
you
are you
gotta be
talking about,
realistic, bro.
Maka? Don't worry about it. Like I said,
No,
we've been quiet.
You're too young.
We've been quiet.
You're too quiet. You're too young, man. I was like you back in the day. I wish I was young like you. Trust me. I had a fantasy too.
Biggest club in Italy. Who? This club needs a massive. Wait, let me go back to.
Mm.
Hey, Juventus are Ten Hag is available. No, please, no. That would be bad.
No,
please, please, no, thank you, man.
you.
And I know I think you're. Is he a Liverpool fan? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I tuned in so I didn't have to.
Primo
talk about
Calcio, come on, man. Don't be so
Primo
sensitive, bro.
Calcio.
Mamma mia.
And we're not a small club.
Primo Calcio, man. I like.
No, I like
Calcio.
him too, but he shouldn't be that sensitive. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Nobody's seen nothing.
What is he being sensitive about?
Wait,
He's
what,
being a
did
little
you hear
negative
his last
calling Juve a
comment?
small club, bruv. Oh my gosh.
What is he being sensitive about?
What, did you see his last comment? Gio, show his last
Which one?
comment.
This one?
That's being,
This one.
yeah. I tune in. I didn't have to talk about my small club. Well, nobody's asking you to call a small club. Like, come on, man. That's
Oh, so you guys are being sensitive because he's calling it a small club. That's what I'm getting.
No, he's been a little bit too much.
That's his opinion.
I don't know. Listen, like I said, it is his opinion, but I don't.
So stop getting sensitive about it.
But he's being sensitive. I'm not being sensitive
you're being
at all.
sensitive.
No,
you're
I'm not. No, he's being sensitive.
Yo, Primo, keep preaching, bro. Because you need to teach these guys something, bro. Because they're still living in the past with their 9 Scudetto. Yo, congrats.
I never said that. You choose the wrong person.
But you guys don't got the Juventus. You don't guys got the Juventus pool that you used to have, bro. If you had the Juventus pool, you guys would be pulling players from the Premier League, bro. You guys can't even pull players from the Premier League that are good.
We'll see. Like I said, there's a lot of things, of course, with the Conte, right? We don't know what's happening with that. If Tudor's even staying, you know, Elkan, right? I hope he freaking leaves as that bum. But yeah, somebody, wait, what do you say? I'm trying, man. The pass is great and all, but we've lost our striker. Yeah, of course we did.
Well, this is a sound Juventus fan, bro. That's what he is. You guys got to listen to him, bro. For real. Now, I always
said it. He doesn't need to repeat it.
We lost. I've been saying it since the beginning of I started my channel that we lost our Juventus.
I always said since day one.
You know,
he's been a little bit too much. When you say over and over, it gets depressing.
Well, that's what everybody does on X, bro. Everyone,
it's depressing, bro. I'm not depressed, man. I'm happy, so I don't need to deal with negativity.
Moist King.
Yeah, I have a balance. A balance, bro.
Moist King.
It's so negative. Straight up, man.
Listen, he didn't work around here. He didn't work at Juve, man. Nah, he didn't work at Juve, bro.
You see that's what gets me right there. What you just said, no. This guy is this guy still the top scorer in Serie A?
I think wasn't it Retegui?
Was he ever? Moises Keane is up there. Moises Keane's up there.
He's up there. He's up there in goals.
He's up there. I'm gonna look it up right now.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
I'm gonna grab another birret. Then I gotta go.
Top scorer, Moises Keane. So Moises Keane is behind Retegui by he has 17. Retegui has 24. So he's in second.
No stars want to play here. Well, Serie A, I mean, it's more balanced now, I think, for teams. I mean, but you could see like the Premier League rejects go to clubs and they flourish too.
Yo, listen, a big reason why you guys were able to win those 9 Scudetti is because both Milan teams were like mid-table. They were going through financial issues, and the only 2 teams that you had competing against you in the Scudetto was Roma and Napoli. And if you look at the squads that Napoli and Roma had, and you compared them to the squads that Allegri had with Juventus, you could see that there's a huge difference in competitiveness and talent. That now you look at the teams, and now they're more well-rounded. Like even a team like Fiorentina, Atalanta, Inter, best team in the league actually. Milan, they don't deserve to be where they're at. There's talent spread across multiple clubs. Napoli, so the league is more balanced now, and the league is actually better than it was back in 2000.
Well, now it's more now it's
2018.
more competitive because it's more balanced.
Because the talent is spread around more evenly.
Yeah.
Like look at Sarri's Napoli, and then go look at Juventus, Allegri's Juventus. Like look at the lineups, and tell me there's not a huge gap when it comes to the talent. Like when it comes to the experience of the players, you guys had world-class players on that team, so it's different now.
It was still the top team that time. I see
as
now.
an honest Juventus
good,
fan,
and the Milanista. Milan.
This is from Tony. This is from Tony, not Trimboli, but this is a different Tony. But he says, as an honest Juventus fan, I think Giuntoli has done a fantastic job. Hope he signs a 5-year extension so he could keep this run going.
Oh, come on, bro.
This guy is not no damn Juventus fan. This guy must be.
I like that Tony guy.
God.
No, why is he not a Juventus fan? Why?
Nah, man, it can't be. I don't know.
The guy cut your depth, isn't he? Aren't you guys like huge? The depth's been cut.
Yeah, no, I mean, like I said, there's some things I give Giuntoli credit for, but then there's so many negatives that it's just blocking those positives.
So maybe Tony over here appreciates that Giuntoli did his job cutting the depth. Maybe he is a Juventus fan. Let him chat. Let him do his thing.
Well, like I said, I mean, listen, I the only give props to he did make a couple good signings. Like he brought in Thuram, which I think was a nice steal. He did bring in, what's his name? Which now he's gonna be leaving the club, by the way.
I'm gonna get pissed if he leaves. Straight up.
Like in my opinion, that's a mistake. Kalulu, I think everybody was doubting him from that Milan. I think he's done solid, even though people say, "Oh, he got the red card, this and that." Listen, I think he's been solid. He's been solid, I think, for Juve this season. So I give him props to that. Who else? Renato Vega. That's another one. I think he's also been, especially with Bremer's absence, he's been a nice pickup. And Juve's supposedly in negotiations now with Chelsea, if I'm not wrong, for any Chelsea fans in the chat. What else? No, says Atalanta's, Atalanta, the squad that they have, they won the Europa League, right? Yeah. I mean, the Serie A is more balanced now in terms of the competition now. Look at Bologna. Who would think, right? Who would have thought that a team like Bologna would actually be competing and winning, right?
And kudos to Saputo, our Canadian owner in Montreal.
And Sartori too. Sartori as well. My gosh.
Yeah.
Great sporting
director. Saputo.
Yeah, Saputo,
from, Montreal. Yeah. So this company's here in Vancouver. So yeah.
Is Ricci good from Torino? Good. Some big clubs linked with him. Oh, he's talking about Samuel Ricci from Torino.
Yeah.
Remember the Regista, Dom?
What's that?
The Regista, Ricci. He played on the national team.
Oh, yeah.
The kid. He's from Torino. They're saying that there's some big clubs linked with him. Is he good? Yeah, he's trying to say if he was good. I don't know.
I don't really know the details on I mean, I've seen him play a couple of times, but I really haven't really looked at the kid like that. He seems like he seems promising.
Yeah.
I mean, but I really can't tell you. It's like that center back from Fiorentina. What's his name? Camuso. Like he looks promising too, but he doesn't look like he's ready yet. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I haven't really done any that much research on that kid from Fiorentina.
Mike, big up to you, Mike. Thuram's not No, he's staying at Juve. He's staying at Juve. He's not on loan. He's purchased by Juve. He's staying at Juve.
Who?
60 million on Coop is rough. Hey, but the guy was scoring what? 15, 20 goals for Atalanta consistently. And what happened was Motta, we all know what happened with Motta. So, and I did a video on Motta. If you want to go check it out on my channel. I did a video on what happened with Motta.
Yeah.
What else? And not just that, but him under Tudor. What the heck? You know? It's just weird, you know? Everyone supported that. Yeah, of course. Everybody. Who wouldn't want to support Coop Miners? A guy that came to Juve that was scoring so many goals at Atalanta, man. You know? It's like if KDB, right? I'm not saying that he's signed yet, right? It's close, right, Dom? With Napoli, right? It's the same thing if you guys get KDB and then he ends up turning into a flop. Then what happened? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Question: what do you guys think about the clubs like Milan sacking their manager, even as he only came midway through the season? Oh, he's talking about the Conceição. The sacking Conceição.
Milan, they are messed too, like Juventus. They need to change management. They gotta get rid of Ibrahimovic. It's a vergogna over there too, man.
It's the same problem as Juve, in my opinion. Milan have lost their identity.
That's what I'm
They've
saying.
lost their identity. They lost their identity,
sad.
just like
Yesterday,
I think
man,
everywhere.
But Bologna yesterday deserved to win. But
Oh.
Milan, they were terrible.
Yeah, like in my opinion, they have look at the players that they have. They have the quality,
but
you know. It's just
so you cannot put Walker at the last minute.
no.
Felix. So like, what was he doing, man?
Yeah.
So, but
Made no
Bologna,
sense.
they play good, man. I
Yeah.
put the hands up, you know. So
Yeah. Primo Coucher says Juve is a season or two behind Milan. I mean,
we're on the same position, bro.
I think I
Come
think
on.
we're in the same boat if you think about it.
Yeah,
We're in
both
the
my
same boat.
managers screwed up.
I don't think you guys are on the same boat.
So you're thinking that Milan is actually
Better than us.
They got their midfield is better than yours.
Yeah, but they
They're-
haven't proven, and they're 9th place.
We're talking about talent though. So
By the
they
way,
got the
Yeah,
talent.
Reinders-
yes.
What's that, Mike? I know you're a Man City fan. What's going on with that Reinders deal?
Yeah, he's going to Man City.
Because he's going to go to Man
apparently.
City now.
Or Liverpool.
If Reinders goes to Man City, then what can you say about that?
Yeah,
No,
talent-wise, dumb. Talent-wise,
Right.
Milan are great, but they haven't been proven, man, because it's a mess there, bro.
No, it's just that they don't have. What was going on with Milan is that they don't have their they don't have exactly. They don't have an identity, but it's not. It's
Yeah,
not. That They
exactly.
don't have an identity. It's also that they don't have spirit.
Mhm.
So
That's what
but
I'm
the
saying.
talent- yeah, but the
everything's going
talent-
down.
the talent is there. Like they have a starting 11. Like they're solid in every position on the field.
No, nobody said that.
Juventus isn't.
No,
Hmm.
100%. But they don't click, bro. That's the thing. You know what I mean?
They only need a coach to make them. You know, I'll tell you one thing right now. If I was Conte and I was leaving, I'd look at Milan. No Champions League. No Champions League. They have the talent. Bro, if I was Conte, I would take Milan over Juventus if I was going to leave Napoli.
Hmm.
I would.
Well, let's see. We don't even know if we're even going to qualify for Champions League for Juve. Listen, we're in pole position too. And all right, this is the question for both of you. Who do you think is going to qualify for the Champions League now? Who's going to make the 4th spot? Because we already have the 3 that qualified.
Oh, boy. I don't know. My Juventus, I'm a 50-50, to be honest. We got to win this next 2.
I got,
Juve is versus Udinese, right?
Yeah, Udinese. Then
Man.
Venezia. In
And then
Venezia.
Venezia. Yikes. Oh my gosh.
You know,
Yeah.
if I'm going to give it to a team based on form,
Mhm.
I got to look at the schedule real quick. Hold on.
Well, I know
based-
Lazio and Inter, right? Lazio's
No,
Inter,
man.
right?
Based on form, I would give it to Roma.
Roma. Wow.
Maybe. Yeah,
I mean,
I give you that.
I'm gonna tell
Maybe.
you why. Roma are only a point behind Juventus for that 4th spot, and they play a broken Milan and Torino. That's all they got left. And they have an identity, they have talent, and they're on a great run. Even though they had a couple of negative results, but they look the most dangerous to me between Lazio, Bologna, yeah, and you guys. So if it's not you guys, it would be Roma.
Roma. Okay, copy that.
Nico Gonzalez to flop so far. Nico Gonzalez was, oh my god.
Guys, sorry, I gotta go, guys.
Oh,
Yeah, I gotta bounce.
yeah.
I gotta bounce too.
You gotta
Yeah.
bounce too?
Well,
Okay. Close
guys
it
in the chat, hold on. Let me close it up for everybody in the chat. Guys,
Thank
you
you.
want no, thank you for everybody, of course, that joining, and big shout out to Lee Gunner. My gosh, man, you're the man, bro. Big up to you, man. First stream back, and this guy raids us. Can you be that? First stream back, and this guy raids us. Mamma mia! Thank you so much, Lee
He
Gunner,
likes
man.
you.
Oh my gosh, I guess so, man. Listen, I hope to have him on the show as well. You know. Oh, thank you so much, Primo Calcio, as well. It's the Tutu Calcio. We're gonna have, of course, more guests coming on the show. That is going to be Milanisti. I'm going to try to see if I can get a Roma fan on here. Of course, I want to get an Inter fan. You know, love to have the banter. You know, for especially with Reno and us Juventini. You know, we love to banter with those Inter guys. But of course, subscribe to the channels, guys. Subscribe to the panels. You already know. Go follow Dom as well on Twitter, Nick on Twitter as well, and also Nino's channel, Dr. Football XP, and of course, Calcio with Reno Z. So go make sure to go and subscribe to them.
Hey, you know, I want to give a shout out to a couple of Juventus fans that I would love for them to follow me on Twitter.
Okay.
That Melon guy, definitely.
Oh,
if you have
Melon.
If Melon has Twitter, definitely follow me, brother, so I can school you. And Juventina too, because I can see that she knows how to talk some smack. So
yeah, where you're from, you
there you go.
Follow us on Twitter, Calcio 3 on my
There you
YouTube, and yeah.
There you go. Ranieri. Well, Roma, let's see. I'm going to try to get a Roma fan on as well. Guys, of course, push notifications, guys, for more content as well. We're going to do a lot of more shows. So, guys, of course, do your stuff. Let's go. Subscribe to the channel. Push notifications. Let's keep it going, guys. And we'll see you on the next Tutor Calcio episode 3 soon, guys. It'll probably be, maybe next week? We'll do it, guys.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
We should do it. We should do it every Thursday. We should do it every Thursday.
Every Thursday? Yeah.
It depends my schedule, man. I'll try.
All right, well, guys, we'll try to do it every Thursday for Tutor Calcio. Football Arena is going to be coming as well, so stay tuned with that.
Yeah, then I have you guys on my show too. Don't worry, we'll figure it out.
We'll be tuning into the shows. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you for joining for everybody, and also big shout out to Lee Gunner as well. Let me see if I could redirect this to anybody. Is anybody live? Can anybody tell me who's live right now that I could redirect? If anybody's live, let me know. I'm an Arsenal fan. Big up to you, man. Big up to you. Hopefully Arsenal wins the trophy soon, man. Gotta get rid of that coach. Get an Inter fan.
Sign Osimhen. Osimhen's available.
Yeah. No. Osimhen's for Juve, all right? Don't worry about Osimhen. All right, but big up to everybody, of course, in the chat. And I think we'll go. Yeah, I think we'll go now. I don't think anybody's on, so. All right, thank you so much, and
thank you.
Ciao, ragazzi. Ciao, everybody.
Ciao.
This is a Russ production.